Oh, Justin, not the best week. Especially just felt like I had such a good week last week, and then running into this week, it was just sad. Um, Mostly because I was just a little beat up from the arm wrestling thing, which I was so pumped about doing, and I thought I'd be fine, but I just couldn't get my elbows underneath the bar for the squats. And I don't know if you know this about me or not, but like, squats are my favorite. So it was just a really mental fuck for me. I don't know. I just felt like my favorite and the lift I think I'm best at was just kind of taken away from me this week due to my own decision. So I have no regrets in what I did. It just sucked. But hopefully I made some decisions that you would not completely hate me for, because I still wanted to get in a productive week of training. So I attempted that. Here I was doing my what I called all week fat boy squats for high bar. So I was still sitting in the high bar position, but I was kind of like hanging over like a prisoner would be. And I felt like it would have been a very similar weight as if I was holding the bar normally. The only thing, I just couldn't get like a tightness in my upper back with where my arms were positioned. And then on this day, I chose to do safety bar, pause squats. I didn't really know what like numbers to go for here, so I just attempted to do my best and move and get some good pauses and some good depth to the best of my ability. Yeah, it just sucked. I missed my barbell low bar back squats because they're my favorite and I missed them. But I mentioned in my Excel spreadsheet that the elbows have been improving over the course of this week. They feel pretty good today, so I'm hoping next week we can go back to our regularly programmed squats, because that's what I would like. I really tried to mentally just get over it and really push through the pain, but on my comp squat day, I loaded 135 on the bar. I was able to do that, and then I couldn't even unrack 225, so there was no pushing through that. This was 315 on the cabered bar. This is my first time on the cabered bar. It wasn't like the low bar position. I felt like it mimicked it all right. It was definitely a little different at first, but I tried to get in some good training. So 315, and then the back offs I believe were 275. So about 10 pounds under than what I was shooting for low barbell back squats. But I mean, I think it's better than nothing. I don't know. And then to top it all off, I did not have a good day with deadlifts. That really threw me for a loop. So just between not being able to do what I love to do, which is my back squats, and then deadlifts have always kind of been something always there for me. It just sucked. What's crazy is that like the elbows really, they don't hurt while I'm benching. It just hurts. It just caused me pain to unrack the bar. So I had to have a lot of handoffs this week, but bench I think kind of stayed even keeled. There were a couple times where I think that it was more of a mental game where I feel like my elbows could have been in a better position. But overall, I pretty much tried to stay on bench as planned. The only thing I wasn't able to do was close grip. I was a little too elbow heavy this week. But outside of that, I think it moved decent. Nothing extremely crazy for bench. Outside of elbows, I mean, I feel good. Left glute, I would say it's not like 100%. I do think that the glute med additional exercises are not for nothing, and then just kind of paying attention to stretching it, so it's definitely moving in the right direction. I would say we're about 90% there. So yeah. So we're making some strides. Just definitely not my favorite week of training. Not the best. For me, probably the worst. I don't know. I wasn't able. I guess I could have on that one. I didn't get you any front views of my bench, mostly because I always had somebody handing me the bar, so they were right there. So I'll make sure to get that to you next week. That's on me. I feel like I could have held that on my chest a little longer. I tried to be a little more diligent in my back offs. But I was happy with, I think it was either 4x5 or 5x5 at this weight. I was pleased with that. It's about how all the sets look like there. Oh, this is going to be so hard for me to watch. I really don't even want to look at this. It felt like garbage. Watching it hurts my eyes. I think I was, I know I can move that weight with better form, which I think was frustrating for me. My elbows were still a little fresh here, and I was like, I shouldn't, I know better than having negative thoughts in my mind the whole time during this deadlift session. I honestly was just thinking, don't tear my bicep, don't tear my bicep, don't tear my bicep. So it wasn't very good movement thought. It wasn't a good way to go into the movement, and yeah, it just, yeah, I don't even recognize myself doing this deadlift. I just hate it. I hate it. For my last set, because I thought, well, this isn't really going to be benefiting me. I tried to do what I do at a lower weight, and that still didn't help. This at 275. So, still felt like garbage, and I didn't like it. So hopefully next week will go better. And I think it already felt and looked better on my pause deadlift day, at least to my opinion. I could have gone heavier too. I just really needed a little W here and feel good about it. And this looks to me so much better. I was getting more tension on the bar. I was flexing my lats. I felt like I was more confident. I was going into it with a better headspace. So yeah. We're okay. We're fine. We're not great. Next week will be better. This is just where I am at. I believe this is the last one or second last one. Well, I hope you had a good week. I look forward to hearing back from you. All that good stuff. Talk to you later.